I'm James Spann. This is the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Thursday, the 14th day of January. Warming trend rolls along. Weekend still looking wet. Let's take a look this morning. Snow watch on Mount Cheahaw still there. 1 week ago is when that snow came down. And that little bitty patch is hanging on for dear life. And more than likely, it will be gone tomorrow morning. But still pretty cold out this morning. We're down in the 20s. There's the Jasper Skycam from the King Building in Walker County. And from Shelby County, that's a Skycam on the campus of the University of Montevallo on a clear, cold January morning. Yes, everything is changing. The polar jet is shifting up north, the southern branch becoming dominant. And you'll see our feature there over Arizona that's digging down toward Mexico, and that's the one that's going to make it rain on us this weekend. Temperatures are moderating pretty nicely around the nation. Still cold, but nothing like what we had a week ago. Around here, the cold spot, Haleyville at 18 early this morning. Birmingham at 25, and a pretty good chance we're going to wind up with a low below that. So this is the 13th consecutive day with temperatures below 25 degrees for a minimum. Never happened before, based on records that go back to 1880. Wow. Watch warning map, things still very quiet, generally speaking, around the nation. We note that flash flood watch for South Texas with our developing storm down there, and there's the QPF chart for the next 5 days. Heaviest rain down south. This is suggesting the Gulf Coast could pick up over 3 inches. Amounts up this way of 1 inch likely. The guys have backed off a little bit on this graphic, but based on what we're seeing, we're thinking now we could see 1 to 2 inches of rain around here this weekend. Let's look at the GFS. This is the 06Z run at noon today. Strong Vortex west of El Paso. We'll watch that. We'll be in good shape here today. A few high clouds around. We'll call it partly sunny with mid-50s. Tomorrow, the trough digs down into Mexico. And underneath that, there's the rain over Texas and the western Gulf. And again tomorrow, we stay dry, partly sunny with upper 50s and low 60s. Warmest day so far this year. Saturday starting off the weekend. This is at midday. The surface low is south of Fort Walton Beach. Rain should begin around the midday hours. We'll go to Saturday night at midnight. The surface low moves up toward Eufaula. And some pretty good rain should be coming down at this point over the northern parts of Alabama and Georgia, if that's right. And then Sunday, the surface low is up into the Carolinas and some wraparound moisture, but I think the bulk of the rain should be gone early Sunday morning. But I think the day will be cloudy. And yes, a little cooler, but nothing real cold. High probably in the upper 40s, something like that. Monday of next week looks good. Sunny with a high in the mid-50s. Same thing Tuesday. Winds begin to veer into the south. Wednesday of next week, rain breaks out just to the west and north. And Thursday, strong negative tilt shortwave digging down through Louisiana. Very strong surface low, sub 1,000 millibar low around Tallulah, Louisiana. And if that's right, Thursday should be breezy, wet, maybe stormy. I don't think we'll have any severe weather because of the lack of instability, but that looks like another good wet down. And then Friday of next week, that thing slowly moves out with the weather slowly improving. A couple of days later, the 24th, here comes big trough axis off to the west. Cold front coming through. Another good round of rain likely there. And a couple of days later, it's back. High amplitude, western trough, eastern ridge. Cold air comes back. Cold 1,040 millibar high digging down across the U.S.-Canadian border. Maybe a few snow flurries north of us if this is right. But then on the 28th, the cold air gets even deeper. That'll drive us right back down there in the ice box. That's why I'm saying don't get used to it. You saw the, I don't have it to show you today, but the AO has been going negative again out there toward the end of the month, and that's what happens. And then on the 29th, we begin to moderate somewhat. Of course, we don't know specifics out there, but no doubt it looks like the next cold snap will be out there toward the end of the month somewhere. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video by 3:30 or so today. And if you're local to us, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.
Each day, there are new stories to tell about the people who live here and the place we call home.
All of the faces that I see, all of the places close to me, they're all part
sharing your stories on ABC 3340, Alabama's news leader.